The VW T-Roc has been improved in every area compared to its predecessor. A larger body with fresh styling cues is combined with an overhauled interior. Powertrain options include gasoline, mild hybrid, and full hybrid setups. Volkswagen has taken the wraps of the second-generation T-Roc, 8 years after the debut of the original. The Golf-based crossover gains a larger body with fresh styling cues inspired by the ID family, and an overhauled interior with the latest tech features and upgraded quality. Furthermore, the powertrain lineup gains a full hybrid option, which is a first for the VW group. The exterior design represents an evolution of the original theme with improved proportions and a more aggressive stance. The EV style face adopts a grille-less look, with a full-width LED bar connecting the headlights with the illuminated emblem. This is combined with sporty bumper intakes and a discreet skid plate. The profile retains a familiar greenhouse leading to a strong C-pillar through the hockey stick line. However, the sculpted fenders have cleaner surfacing and the wheels now measure up to 20 inches in diameter. At the back, the inclined rear windshield sends coupe SUV vibes, with the full-width LED taillights look typical of VW. The redesigned body has 10% improved aerodynamics with a drag coefficient of 0.29 candelas. The lineup includes the base T-Roc, the mid-spec Life, and the flagship style and R-line trims. The latter is distinguished by the larger bumper intakes and the rear diffuser, with an optional black style exterior package adding dark accents. The color palette comprises 6 shades including pure white solid, wolf gray metallic, canary yellow solid, flamed red metallic, celestial blue metallic and grenadilla black, which can be combined with a black solid roof. The new T-Roc measures 4,373 mm, 172.1 inches, long, which is 122 mm, 4.8 inches, longer compared to its predecessor. The wheelbase has grown by 28 mm, 1.1 inches, to 2,631 mm, 103.6 inches. The slightly larger footprint helps the model better find its place in VW's populous SUV lineup in Europe, bridging the gap between the smaller Taygo/T-Cross and the larger Tiguan/Tayron. VW claims that the interior quality of the new T-Roc is on par with the Tiguan and Tayron. The redesigned dashboard swaps the hard plastic finish of its predecessor for a fabric structure, combined with the use of higher quality materials throughout the cabin and ambient lighting through perforated leatherette surfaces. At the same time, the T-Roc has improved sustainability credentials, with around 20% of the interior plastics made from recycled materials. The centerpiece of the dashboard is a freestanding infotainment display measuring 10.4 or 12.9 inches. This is combined with a 10-inch digital instrument cluster and an optional head-up display. Unfortunately, the old touch sliders for climate controls and volume are still tucked underneath. Still, the steering wheel has proper buttons, and there is a Tiguan-sourced rotating knob on the center console allowing the driver to switch between volume, driving profile selector, and atmospheres control without using the touchscreen. VW claims that the new T-Roc is more suitable for long-distance journeys and families, offering more space for taller passengers. In the same context, the boot has gained 20 LT, 0.7 cubic feet, to a more respectable 465 LT, 16.4 cubic feet. The new VW T-Roc rides on the upgraded MQB Evo architecture, which is the cornerstone of the automaker's ICE lineup. Powertrain options will include gasoline, mild hybrid and full hybrid setups. At launch, the VW T-Roc will be available with 2 versions of the mild hybrid 1.5-liter ETSI engine generating 114 horsepower, 85 kilowatts/116 PS, and 220 Nm, 162.3 lb-ft of torque in the entry-level model, or 148 horsepower, 110 kilowatts/150 PS, and 250 Nm, 184.4 lb-ft, in the more powerful configuration. In both cases, power is transmitted to the front axle via a 7-speed DSG gearbox, with the 48V system providing an additional 19 horsepower, 14 kilowatts, on a temporary base. The big news is the 2 hybrid drive systems that have been developed from scratch, and will follow a bit later. This will be the first time full hybrid tech is offered by the VW Group, as the electrified lineup was previously limited to mild hybrid and plug-in hybrid solutions. The setup comprises the 1.5-litre TSI Evo 2 gasoline engine, a front-mounted hybrid module and a high-voltage lithium-ion battery pack under the rear seats. The combined output is 134 horsepower, 100 kilowatts/136 PS, or 168 horsepower, 125 kilowatts/170 PS, with both systems generating 306 Nm, 225.7 lb-ft of torque. The market launch of the new VW T-Roc in Europe is scheduled for November, with pre-sales starting at the end of August. Pricing will be announced soon.